medium 2. Which medium is rare and which medium is dense? Rare medium means rarely, densely. Two words are there. Speak out. Unmute yourself and speak out. What do you mean by rare medium? Here one medium I have.
Air.
What do you mean by rare medium?
Air.
Particles are not closely stick to each other.
Yes,
Means
very good.
air.
And dense
Air
medium?
means rare.
Particles are close.
Air means rare, no? Now I have two medium here. One is the glass in my hand and one is the air. From this, which is dense and which is rare?
Glass is denser.
Yes. And air is
Rare.
rare. Very good. So, in this, medium 1 is rarer and medium 2 is denser. When light travels from rare medium to dense medium, it bends. It bends towards the normal. What is normal? Normal is a standard that is the 90 degree with the surface. Okay? Normal is the 90 degree with the surface. It is an imaginary line. Now, any ray can pass through the normal also. Correct, no? Any ray can pass through the normal. That day I have shown you the same. This is an ray. No, it is inclined and this is normal. This ray is passing through the normal. You could see nothing is happening. It is making an 0 degree with the normal. And this ray, you could see it is bending inside. That means this ray is bending towards the normal. Okay, so you could find the pencil there or broken pencil. Okay. So now we have to study about the refractive index as you have studied in your electricity, current electricity. Now different substances are opposes the flow of current, correct? So we call that property as resistance. Here we call this property as refractive index, opposing the flow of light. And this flow of light we call it as velocity of light. No, speed, because light is having some speed. Okay, what is the speed of light? Find out and read that as well as by heart that value, speed of light. You must have studied in 7th standard. So when velocity of light is more, that means the medium is rare. If velocity of light becomes less, that means the medium is dense. Are you getting me? When velocity or the medium can change the velocity of light. Now here, when you are passing a light through this glass slab, what happens here? It is able to change the velocity of light. So that is called as refractive index of the substance. What do you mean by refractive index? The substance is able to change the velocity of light. Velocity means the speed of light. So it can lower down the speed of light. Okay, it can lower down the speed of light. Got that? So same thing is happening in our atmosphere also. This is like the atmosphere on your earth. No? This glass slab. So we have represented this glass slab as an atmosphere to study. So this is an atmosphere and light is passing from the sun. It goes from the atmosphere and then comes to the that. So there will be a thick layer of atmosphere on the earth. So light travels through this the earth. So that also you have to study. Now when you are there on the earth and you look up, you could see the star here. No, star is here and you are here. Then how you could see its star? You will not able to see it clearly or either as it is. That we will discuss afterwards. So we are talking about the refractive index of some transparent substance. Refractive index will be, if refractive index is more, that means what will happen? If refractive index goes on increasing, that means the substance is going on becoming denser and denser. If refractive index is less, that means substance goes on becoming rare. Okay, so there is a value. So yesterday I have told you, or day before that, to write down the refractive index so that you can compare the value. So whose reflective index is more in that value which you have written? Whose reflective index is more in that value? See here, air 1.0003, ice 1.31. Okay, when you pass the light through ice, when you pass the light to diamond, through kerosene, how that light refracts. So, okay, so that is called as refractive index. So is it clear? Refractive index means it is a property of the medium to change the velocity of the light. Write down this definition. Okay, words there inside and change the definition. What is that? It is the property of the transparent medium. Any medium, not transparent, it can be any. It is the property of the medium to change the velocity of the light. So that property is called as refractive index of that medium. Now, when medium, how we require some standard, no, because we have to compare that medium with one another. So that is the comparison. Okay, so a standard is required, and this naturally we are going to use a formula to find the refractive index. Okay, so what is the refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2? Here there I have drawn a medium, okay, that is a glass slab, and we are passing a light through this glass slab, or you can take this as an atmosphere. Okay, we can take this, okay, that is air, and then pass, that is sun ray is appearing into the atmosphere, and then it onto the earth. But that, now what is happening in between the atmosphere? You see what is happening in the atmosphere? Atmosphere is filled with particles. Okay, so what is happening here? There is a velocity of light goes on changing. It becomes less because there are some particles inside, and these particles do not allow the light to flow. Its speed will decrease. No, resist same particles which are there, it will make the light or stop the flow of light, or either lower down the velocity of the light. Okay, so refractive index, again the same thing. I hope so you have understood. So how to find the refractive index of velocity of light in medium 1 with respect to velocity of light in medium 2? So refractive index is denoted by the small letter n, and here small letter n, and how we write refractive index of medium 1 with respect to medium 2. Okay, so what will come? This will come as a numerator and this will come as a denominator. When I am writing this, that means refractive index of light in air and refractive index of light in glass slab. Okay, if it is done opposite, I want to find out the refractive index of the second one with respect to the first one. So I will write it down, N2 1. Refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. We are comparing this. And when we compare it, we get the refractive index. So that is a comparison of two mediums. Okay. Naturally, we require to compare because one medium is rare and the another medium is dense. Okay. Both rare medium, then no problem. Both dense medium, then no problem. When light travels from rare medium to dense medium, it bends towards the normal. Again, when it travels from dense medium to rare medium, it goes away from normal. Okay. So this is your refractive index. By heart today, as well as write down the formula of refractive index of medium 1 with respect to 2. Second formula, refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. These are you have to write, as well as the definition of refractive index. What is refractive index? How it is defined as a medium to change the velocity of the light. Okay, so please remember all those things. And yesterday many of them have sent homework. Now today I am going to again clear some of your concepts which are there in the atmosphere, and I would like to show one video to you just now. I'll share another screen, and let's see the video. So I'll shift on to the next screen to see the video. Okay, just wait, it will come.
क्या आहे वाले
Cannot hear. No. To hear me. In the video itself, the recording is there. In the video itself, the recording is there.
Yes, we can't hear.
Just okay, let it be. I'll play the video again. Let's see, solve the problem. And somebody is writing on the screen, don't write. Glass filled with water in my hand. There is a नुसतं असंच झालं. आणि मी पण बोलतो. इथूनच बोल. ते मग Now you could hear me. There is a glass filled of water, no, full of water in the hand, and we are going to study about the concept of reflection also and refraction also. So we'll start, and with the help of this concept we will study about the formation of rainbow as well as both the phenomena together. Two phenomena can be shown here together, that is reflection and refraction. You could see a torch is lighted and you pass it. I have passed it through the glass full of water, and two dots you could see on the wall, both the sides, that is upper part and the lower part. It became a little difficult to adjust that, but it will come. You could see upper part is the image that is formed because of refraction, and down you could see a dot. Okay, that is the light coming because of reflection. Okay, two rays are passed or two images can be seen of that light. One image is refraction and another image is reflection. Reflection is down and refraction is upper. It will come after some time, just wait. You could see two. You can also try it at home and study about this reflection and refraction of light. See, two images are formed. One is above, that is upper part of the wall, and the another image is lower part at the wall. So these two images tells you about both the phenomena taking place at the same time. Both the phenomena were taking place at the same time, that is refraction also and reflection also. Now how this phenomena helps us in the atmosphere to see the things. Okay, so our atmosphere, as it is a denser medium than that of the space, correct, no? So this is your earth, and above the earth this is an atmosphere. So in the atmosphere the particles are not tightly packed as it is according to the things which are there on the earth. And here this is a vacuum, or we can call it as a space. Light traveling from the sun, light travels all around, you know. We will take only one ray from the sun which is coming. We will consider only one ray. So everywhere the light travels from sun, and everywhere there is a normal. What is that normal to that? We are drawing, that is a perpendicular line to the surface, perpendicular line to the surface of this atmosphere. Okay, as we have done for the glass slab. When light travels from the space into the atmosphere, air or dense, but it is denser than the space. So what will happen? It will bend towards the normal. Okay, so this way the light keeps on bending or either changing. Suppose the atmosphere, it is more dense. There is a winter season or it is more dense. So what will happen? This light will still bend towards the normal. Are you getting that? So you will observe some things with space into different ways, no, into different types. So either they will shine or either they will twinkle. What they are twinkling, they appear very big, they appear very small. So all these things, whatever is appearing around, that is all because of the refraction. Okay, some of the things keeps on moving in front of our eyes, so that is all because of the light. Now we are going to study about the twinkling of stars. Again the same diagram. Suppose a star is here, actual star. If you go in the space, star is somewhere else, okay? If you see it from the earth, suppose you are standing here, okay? A ray of light traveling from the star, traveling from the sun, because star can be, it is a shiny substance or it is an heavenly body which shines there. But what is the purpose of its shine? It only gives light. But why we see that it is shining, or why we think that star is shining? Because of our atmosphere changes. There is a change in the atmosphere. No, because these are particles and these particles keeps on moving. They are in motion, and because they are in, and somewhere they become red, and because of that we could see there is a change in the light. There will be the blink in the light of that star. I can show you, try to show you that blinking of the star with the, that is the glass and the, why it is stopped, with the help of the glass and as well as the water. If you cannot see me, you can tell, okay? Tell on your mic and you can tell me. Got? So you can see if this is an, okay, and if the light is passing from the atmosphere into, this is the star here, correct? No, here, okay, and from the star the light travels into the atmosphere. Okay, this atmosphere means your glass, and again light goes into your eyes and travels back. So that phenomenon we'll see. Light traveling from the star into the atmosphere, it bends towards the normal, and then from you again the, what happens here, actual position of the star is here, and if I bring, you could see me now.
Yes.
Okay, just see now. Again I'll start. I have drawn the earth, that is above the earth there is an atmosphere. Okay, from the atmosphere star is there here at some position, and you are standing here, the atmosphere, okay, inside the atmosphere. You are there now inside the medium. Got? And traveling from the star. Okay, this light will come and meet the normal, that is the perpendicular, and then light will travel down towards you. And when you are looking at the, when you are, see how the light goes, you will find the star, the real position of the star is actually, and the star is being shifted the other side. Got that? So this activity I am going to show you with the help of the water. This water will help us to know about the atmosphere, and the torch in place of that star. Okay, on the point. You could see the star here. Okay. You could see the star here, that point which I am showing.
Yes.
And then in between the atmosphere has appeared. Okay. In between the atmosphere has appeared. On my wall it went. See here. Its position has changed because. Are you all getting me? Okay. If water shakes, if there is no disturbance in the water, in this medium, what will happen? Then star will, you will find it is its position, or either it is twinkling, or it will change its refractive index. Something is there. Okay, I hope so. Again I have freezed a word. I have freezed a word. No.
No.
Okay. Like, yes. Now we study again the further part. Twinkling of star. I hope so you have understood. At night you stand and observe the sky and see why the star twinkles. Why it twinkles? Because of the layer of atmosphere in between you and the star. You are there in the medium. You are there in the dense medium. Okay, and you could see the star, but it is not actually twinkling. Change in the refractive index. In front of your eyes, those atoms and molecules keeps on moving. As they keeps on moving, the same refractive index keeps on changing every time. So you will find the apparent position, so different position of the star. Either the star is actual position of the star is somewhere else, but when we see it is somewhere no other position. The next part is the mirage. What you call it as in Marathi, what it is called as, this is a mirage, or oasis you can call it as. So the light traveling from, again the same thing are there, but these are different phenomena which we can prove or we can see atmosphere. So sometimes when you are traveling and it is very hot, and you could see there is a as if there is a water on the road. Okay, but actual when you go again further, it looks like water is there fallen on the road, and then it shines the water, but it is the shadow of a tree which is coming from far away. The tree is very far from you, and the shadow of that tree falls on that road. Okay, so that is called as mirage. But this shadow keeps on changing because the road is very, and above air is cool. That hot air tries to move and pass into the cool air. Refractive index is different. No, there is a road here and there is a tree. Okay, the ray of light traveling from, now air is cold here and hot here. Okay, then what happens here? Hot air, because of road this air is hot. Hot air will keep on moving and cold air will keep on moving down. So because hot air will take the place of cold air and cold air will shift down. This changing into the atmosphere. Now when ray of light passes from the sun or passes from the hot air, and again, so here you will find a tree, or either the shadow of the tree fallen down, but this shadow will keep on moving or keep on shining because of this change. And cold air keeps on moving. So refractive index of this atmosphere here in this part keeps on changing. So that is called as mirage, or either in Marathi you ask your parents what called Mrugajal. It is called as Mrugajal. Okay, I got the sound from back. So two things you have studied, that is to refractive index of the medium, apparent position of those heavenly bodies which are there inside in the atmosphere. The next thing is dispersion of light, dispersion of light, or either things. One is the scattering of light and another one is the dispersion of light. Two different words are there we use for the light. One is the scattering and another one is the dispersion. Scattering of light, here I can show you, but dispersion you have rainbow. Light scatters. You could see here, if the medium is more dense, if I put some of the things inside, light scatters. Okay, so if water is more dense, you will find light will scatter there only. It will there itself. Okay, so that is scattering of light. Light scatters due to some of the types of solutions or some of the types of density is more or it is rare. But the other word is dispersion. Dispersion of light means it is splitting of light, and scattering, it is spreading, no, spread. So that is two words, please remember. If it is asked, it can be asked with you, and then children get confused in these two words. So scattering means spread, no, scatter all, scatter here and there. So that is scattering. And dispersion means splits. So it is splitting of light. Okay, one ray of light goes into some medium and gets splitted up. Okay, so that is called as splitting. So which medium, or either, or that is called as dispersion. So there are some medium here which can split and disperse the light. Our sun rays, it travels, it has a great velocity to travel from the space into our earth. No, within 8 minutes, now within 8 seconds, it can travel. It travels from the sun to us. You can see 8 seconds and the sun's distance and our earth distance. Within 8 seconds, that light reaches to us. So that means it is having great speed. Now, because of this great speed, no, we cannot identify these colors with our eyes. And because of that great speed, the colors which are there, we could see the white light in front of our eyes. But actually, of 7 different colors. We call them as spectrums. We call these 7 different colors as spectrums. Okay, you must. What are those? What are those? VI, B. What is that? VIB. Speak out.
G.
GYOR.
EYOR.
GYO.
VY.
CY.
VYOR.
What?
OR.
OR.
GOY1.
OR.
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 Are they 7? You told me correct? Prahlad? Let's go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. Now these 7 colors, how they are? Either they are from, you have seen the rainbow? All have seen the rainbow?
Yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Travels to a dense medium or travels to a medium which can refract also and which can reflect also. Two phenomena, refraction and reflection. So rainbow is the example of this phenomenon. What? Two phenomenon, that is reflection and refraction. Okay, and because of that medium, now can you tell because of which medium you could see the rainbow, a very huge rainbow on the earth? You could see a rainbow on the earth.
Yes.
What? Water droplet becomes a medium to disperse the light, okay, into 7 different colors. Now these 7 different colors, they have some pattern with them. They don't. Now red will not say I have got tired of being very up, I will come down. They have proper rule to follow. And what rule they have to follow? First we'll understand this. A ray of light traveling into the water droplet, it enters into the water droplet and splits. Okay, because this is refraction. Now inside refraction, it splits because every of these spectrum is having different velocity to travel. Okay, their velocity, that means their speed is different, the same speed. Okay, but together they come, so our eyes cannot separate them. Our eyes cannot separate these 7 colors from the sun rays. But what can separate? It's some medium. Okay, now this medium is the water droplet, which can show you 2 phenomena together, like this glass. No, this glass also, when I put a ray of light into it, it can show you 2 phenomena. That is, one is the refraction and another one is the reflection. So now when the ray enters into the water droplet, refraction takes place, and then this side of the water droplet acts as a mirror. Okay, and then it reflects. Okay, and then you could see the rainbow out from the water droplet. That means a tiny droplet is responsible for formation of a huge rainbow on your earth. Okay, so now let us see what these spectrums are. I hope you have understood here.
Yes.
When rainbow is there, you will find a rainbow in the semicircular form. Okay, but actually it is a round thing. Okay, actually it is, you cannot go the other side of the earth and see the rainbow there also. So one side of the earth we continue seeing, no, it continues down also. So rainbow is round, it is circle, not a semicircle. Okay, so when the rainbow, you will find where is V and where is R. You will find red color, then the indigo color, and the blue color, then green, then yellow, red. Again, first, no. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Okay. So why they appear this way? Why violet color is down and why red color is up? Whenever a rainbow is formed, red color will be up and violet color will be down. Do you know what is the reason behind this? Will not able to change their color. Okay. So why this violet is down and why the red is up? This is having less velocity and red is having more velocity. Because of the velocity, they keep on traveling either fast or either slow than any other color. So you will find it bends less towards the normal. Violet is having less velocity, bending more towards the normal. So this is a normal, you will find this is a normal, it bends towards the normal more, this goes away from the normal. Are you getting me? So the danger signals are there, whatever danger signs are there, they are shown in which color?
Red.
Red.
Show you some danger symbol. Which
Red.
color it can
Red.
Red.
all the danger symbols are there, they are shown in red color because you have to know from far away the red color is seen. Wherever the red color is seen, its velocity is more, so you can see it from far away. Not like you go towards the danger spot and then see, okay, there is danger now, I'll go back. Not like that, okay? So danger has to be seen from very far away. Caution, okay? So red color, so that the red color is used because it travels far. And blue color, there itself, the velocity is very less. I think time is up. What's the time? Okay, so we will stop here today and whatever I have told you about the twinkling of star, please write down apparent position of the star. Please write down what is mirage, that you have to write down. Dispersion of light, scattering of light and formation of rainbow. Okay, so many things we have studied. I know it will be more for you. We will meet, I think, on Saturday or either only little part is left, as well as towards green energy. I have some part is left. So that I'll complete might be through some slides or presentation. If you feel like, I'll come this way. Okay. So thank you very much. We'll meet again. Bye. Take care.
Good morning and thank you.
Yes, we'll end the meet.
Good morning.
Thank you,
Bye.
Miss.
Yes, thank you.